Welcome to the Secret Underground Laboratory Recovery and Salvage, where rude mechanicals do magic. Hello, I'm Bronze Age, Director of the Secret Underground Laboratory Recovery and Salvage. And I have this very nice Spanish brass chandelier on the lamp bench. And this is going to be a short video because I'm just going to talk about some issues when you're rewiring old chandeliers. I already have a video where I do a complete rewire on a chandelier very similar to this one, so I'm not going to go into that much detail. But the short story is, after World War II, there was a housing boom, and that meant a need for elegant lighting. So the foundries in Spain took the designs and the motifs of the grand chandeliers that one would find in a castle or a nobleman's large mansion, which would be 3 to 4 feet across, really big, and they scaled it down to where it would look suitable in a American dining room. Now, when this is reinstalled, it's going to have crystals hanging from all of these points around the bobeches and stuff, and nothing says class like a lot of glass on a brass chandelier. The sockets used on these old chandeliers are likely to have a basic design flaw. The problem is the center terminal in this socket is a screw. And what happens is, when you put in a light bulb, it's supposed to tighten down. But if it doesn't get tight, or if it comes loose with age, then that creates a bad connection. The bad connection gets hot, and the bulb can actually weld itself to the screw and unscrew it the next time you go to change the bulb. And likely not to notice a little small screw falling down on the ground. But the problem is this terminal right here is now completely loose. Best case scenario, the bulb doesn't work, nothing else happens. Worst case scenario is that it's touching the metal, and you get a shock when you go to check out why the bulb's not on. Now, to top that off, if you look down in here, it looks almost exactly like a new socket, which has a riveted terminal in the bottom of it. And you're like not having a clue what's going on with it. Now that may explain why this chandelier has one odd socket on it. These are the originals. And this one here, a little weird. It doesn't have the paper insulator on it. This appears to be masking tape that has been wrapped around it. Better than nothing, I suppose. And I see that it doesn't actually have any screw terminals. These wires, which have a cloth jacket instead of the vinyl like we see on the original wires, is riveted into the bottom of the socket. And that tells me that this was pirated off of another chandelier. Then on top of that, to replace it, all they did was just twist the wire together like that and wrap it in tape. Very, very poor practice. Any lamp rewiring, the wires really should run from the socket straight to the center junction down in the bottom of the body. And used parts is a false economy for sure. Now in the Secret Underground Laboratory, when I return a fixture to a customer after it's been rewired, my main concern is that it work properly for a very, very long time. Possibly forever, barring flood or something like that. But the issue of getting shocked or a lamp setting your house on fire, that's very, very rare. These days, I understand that you're in much more danger of your phone charger setting your house on fire than a lamp or a chandelier, especially if it's wired to code originally. But if you're doing this for somebody else, they're paying you money, there's just simply no reason not to replace everything while you've got your part. If you want to go cheap, reuse the sockets on your own chandelier, your house, your insurance, your risk. Well, I'm not going to make that kind of judgment on somebody, but I certainly wouldn't put that kind of chandelier in my own house. I would expect you to. So This is Bronze Age for Secret Underground Laboratory, Recovery and Salvage. Thank you for sitting through this very short video. Appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up button, like it, subscribe if you haven't already. Any questions or comments on lamps, lighting, furniture repair, any of the stuff we cover here in the lab, I am happy to answer all. And again, thank you for watching.